Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot. This is Dee Fernandez, psychic, tarot reader, astrologer, past life regression practitioner, and life coach. Let's get into it right now. And thanks for joining me today. Let's see what we have. And take what works and leave the rest out. We have the bridge here. All right, so somebody you could be traveling, Sagittarius, maybe use a bridge every day by your house, and this is significant, to get to work or something like that. This may be significant, but the bridge in general is a favorable card. It talks about somebody getting to the other side, kind of getting where they want to be, but there's always a risk or something involved, because we see these bridges from, I don't know, 1700s or so. And you could fall to your death. You can. They're over this kind of they're over these kind of, these canyons and ravines, and, it's just kind of a scary place a little bit. And we have the star. So, yeah, so what this means is that once you cross the bridge, you can have really what you want, your star. This could be a new beginning in love with somebody. This is the zodiac wheel here. It could be anything that's on the wheel, right, with relative to these signs, right? We always have Aries. Aries can be new beginnings. Taurus can be about your money, your work, and let's see what else we have here. And now we have the despair card. All right, so somebody is in despair here because they want this star. Yeah, and for some reason they feel like it's hard to get, or, and we have the toil and labor card. Good God. All right, so that person, whoever's in despair here, Sagittarius, has to do something to cross this bridge, or had to do something that was really difficult for them. And we have the book of Revelations, and this is the book of truth, the book of secrets, the book of knowledge, etc. Right? So, and there's this one book here, and it has a lock on it, like diaries. Like, they have those diaries with locks on them, and only you have the key. But all these books are behind it, and so this talks about most likely wisdom and learning. It is connected to the Ten of Pentacles, which Ten of Pentacles can be, like an ending. It's down here, the Ten of Diamonds. All tens are completions, but this is a good completion in a way, because at the top here we have the number 26. So we have the card here at the bottom it relates to, and the number up here, and that is an 8. So 8 is about progress and forward movement, and all good things, right? Somebody might have learned a really hard lesson here. They look like they kind of regretted what they have done, and that they have to go back and kind of fix it, or maybe leave something out in order to kind of fix that, in order to get across this bridge, possibly. Yeah. Let's see what else we have. And today we're going to use these cards here. Let's see what we got here. And we have the Knight of Cups, but this is a different deck, the double deck, and he's sitting backwards, drinking from a cup. So the horse has reached the river, but this could be maybe somebody's returning. It could be, right? He's there backwards. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles in this deck is not sitting quietly and with a slow type of energy and kind of earnest and all that. No, he is falling off his horse right here. His pentacles intact, but this is about taking action, and kind of, I feel like somebody's worried here that they're going to kind of bite the dust here, right? Most likely, excuse me, let's see what else. And then we have the Page of Swords, and he is being bitten here by this mean bird. So, this is about kind of being curious about something, but it's kind of like, be careful what you wish for, because, you could have some things can happen that are very challenging, right? But that's what this is about. Somebody here wants to offer you their cup. They have a love offer for you. And they're afraid of this over here, I think, where they're going to, fall, when they're coming with the offer, they're going to fall. Something will happen to them. They may fail. And this Page of Swords, and I'm going to be punished in some way. There's a punishment there with that. And remember, we have toil and labor over here and despair. So But the reading really is about somebody who wants a new beginning with you here. Most likely, this could be you doing this, Sagittarius, right? Yeah, you're not an angel. No, you're a... Oh, you are, right? On the Temperance card, right? Let's see what we have, you guys. Yeah, I'm just teasing today. And we have the visualization card. This is the sodalite crystal. So, this is about visualizing what you want. It definitely is. And harmony. This is Amazonite. Yeah, and this is connected to the heart and the throat chakras. It's kind of in between blue and green. It's kind of like that aquamarine looking. Yeah, but it's connected to both of those. It brings balance. I feel like somebody wants to speak their love to you here. They could be saying affirmations. I love Sagittarius. I will be with Sagittarius. We will be together. It could be, But this is about somebody, the affirmation here is about I speak words that are kind and supportive and loving. And the affirmation for the visualization, the sodalite crystal, is I am the creator of my reality. I use my imagination to visualize what I want in my life, so then it can be realized. So let's get into it here, Sagittarius. And if you want to get a psychic reading with me, you sure can. I always check my work for accuracies. Yes, I do. I have a lot of different formats. We have a live call, we have a video, or both. I can record the live call. Those are lots of fun. You kind of engage too with the cards. You do. With the psychic reading, I'm pretty much reading the energy. But if you don't understand somebody, they're new to your life, or they've been around a long time but they're not speaking, or they're just something's kind of going on with that person, you should get a reading. Yeah, you should. And Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading. And Sagittarius, I'm a past life reader. Yeah, I'm a mystic all around, and those really help you to live your best life. Yes, and they sure do. And those are connected to the moon, but it's really connected to your higher and your lower self, your past life, and this life you're living now, and reaching your true potential, which is the North Node, and the South Node is what you need to learn from and move away from. And that is something that happened to you in a past life. That's usually how that works. Yeah, super interesting. So let's see, Sagittarius. Let's get into it. Yeah, check out the description box below. The bottom of this deck is the 10 of Swords. So, we've already seen despair, toil, and labor, and, but there's so much, like, hope in this reading. Yeah, look, here's the Knight of Cups, right? And the star is here. And, this starts the reading, the bridge and the star. So, there's a lot of hope in this reading. It's just that somebody's afraid, I believe. And something else, there's something external going on to you and this person. We have the King of Wands and the 7 of Cups. And we have the, the 6 of Pentacles in the past. We have the Page of Swords, 4 of Swords here. Queen of Swords is the near future. All right, let's look at the past here for a second, because it kind of always connects, right? The Page of Swords is in the past. This is something about this person was really like wondering if they could have this love with you, the Knight of Cups, if they could have this relationship with you, right? It looks very serious because I feel like this person is in despair. And we're going to get a card on the Page of Swords with the Queen of Cups and the 8 of Cups reversed. So this could be wondering if they can return to you, 8 of Cups reversed, in love with the Queen of Cups, or they might be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or there could be one that's in the picture. There is something external going on to this reading. Could be a third party too, possibly, not necessarily. Only you'll know that part, right? Yeah, most likely. And so now we have the King of Wands starts the reading. This is the overall energy. And here's the 7 of Cups. So this is about options. Somebody had the options to stay somewhere, but they didn't stay, whatever that is, because they really want this, Sagittarius, the star with you. This person wants that new beginning with you. They want harmony. We have that card. I feel like this person is visualizing you, right? And so this is about having options. And as I said, there's something external in the reading. Yeah, that is, um, we could see it in the private reading, but a general reading is a little harder, right? But because it's not the same. You guys are not always going to have 3,000 Sagittarians are not going to have the same exact situation, right? So we have the Nine of Wands. So these options, this turns into a choice for sure. And that's what happened in the past. Somebody wondered if they could return to you. Now they've made this choice to do it. And the Nine of Wands is here, the wounded warrior. He's there, and he's there with the Ace of Swords reversed. And this is something about an ending. Yeah. Maybe you had a bad ending with them. Remember, the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords. Maybe you did. I just feel like there's a decision made here. Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups, and it ends something, but it's really to begin something with you. I'm pretty sure here. And here he is wounded, and he said, you know what? I've had my butt kicked, and I kind of been through something very difficult here, but hey, I'm going to be resilient. I want to get across this bridge. Remember, that starts the reading over here. Now, we have the Four of Swords, and that is the focus. Remember, we have visualization. So this person's meditating on this. Ten of Wands. Wow. Okay, so this is the focus. And in this reading, the focus is leaving something out that is heavy. That's part of it in order to cross the bridge, right? Something has to be left out, Ten of Wands, and that person is like meditating or just in reflection about that. Yeah. Queen of Swords is in the near future, and it shows up with the Hermit, and this could be a Virgo. There's more discerning here, right? We have the Page of Swords is curiosity, and the Queen, his Queen is discerning, right? Yeah, the swords are all about thoughts and ideas and can be plans and goals and just, And so here it lies even, right? Could be the Star showing up here, and that is, oops, she's naked and I forgot to cover her. And now these people are naked too. Wow. No, we can't do that. Let's get another card here. Forgot to cover her. OMG. Let's cover her with this Knight of Wands. All right, so we have here, Sagittarius, this is your advice. This person's taking action to have a new beginning with you, and the devil is here, and they're afraid. Yeah, they're a little afraid here. So, I'm pretty sure. And, sometimes the devil shows this major desire, the sexual desire. Sometimes it can, right? These two people are chained and they're naked. They are. And the Three of Cups showing up, and this is in your environment. Let's get a card. This is the psyche or their environment, and we have the Sun. So this is clarity that they want this reconciliation with you, or that you make them really happy, either one, or they enjoy themselves with you, right? The Three of Cups is a card of joy. We have the Seven of the King. He's not really a seven, but the King of Cups is with it. So here we have the King and Queen of Cups. The theme here is love. I feel like it is. We have the Knight of Cups, and there's a Leo here. Could be with the Sun. And the red flag, on this card, this little boy carries a red flag, like a huge banner, basically. And here he is. This person is they're in your environment. They're coming to talk to you, I believe. It's going to be a little shocking. I feel like it is. And it shows up with the Fool. Yeah, they're going to tell you that they want to take a leap of faith on you, or that they want a whole new thing. The Fool's about something brand new. And this can be too that this person has full clarity that they want to take a leap of faith, right? With the Sun there. And we have the hopes and fears in this reading is the Six of Wands. Well, that's about victory for sure. The fear, can be, I'm not going to have that victory. But let's get another card. And this is also a card of overcoming obstacles. It also means recognition. These people are recognizing him for the winner. To be the winner, we have the Six of Wands again in a different deck. OMG, the little deck. So here now we have, they're hoping that you will recognize them. They're hoping for who they are. Maybe they have grown, or there's something. They're not the same because they're not, because something has changed big time in this person. Something, definitely. So, maybe you understand what I'm talking about here, right? But this Six of Wands showing up here, we'll get another card since it's a double, and the Judgment card. Okay, so now we have Judgment, and this is, they're hoping for a second chance. They're hoping for forgiveness, most likely. They're hoping for a victory with you. They're hoping to overcome the past. Most likely here, it's very cool. And, this person may have had an awakening. Whenever we see, this Judgment, he's waking up the people, a spiritual awakening. And they could have. We have Virgo here, Queen of Cups, too. She's, anybody really. Here's Sagittarius ruling, can be King of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sag, and that can be for Sagittarius the 9th house of spirituality. So I feel like this person had like an awakening. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in this reading. The star over here can also be an awakening. It can on this deck here with the Wheel of Fortune. It definitely can. And so we have the Six of Pentacles, and that is assisting you, like helping you, or it's favorable for you. Eight of Cups reversed. Here we have the Eight of Cups reversed here. So this person wants to return to you, Sagittarius. This is so strong, right? Somebody really wants to return to you. And you're the overall energy here. It's your reading, but this Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior, and the Seven of Cups, they could also feel like, well, I had options, and Sagittarius might not have liked that. Nobody likes it, right? If you have feelings for somebody or you're interested in somebody, of course you're not really going to like if they have options. That's only if you don't give a shit, right? Yeah. So let's get a card. One card on the outcome, and this is the potential outcome, is the Knight of Pentacles with the Death card. Yeah, see, there's a major transformation. It could be with this Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles twice. We have it in this deck here where he's going to bite the dust. He's crashing on his horse, basically. But down here is the traditional deck. Knight of Pentacles, Death card, transformation, and the Page of Swords, once again. So this person is, or you, is very curious if they can transform things with you. I'm going to end this reading. Thank you so much. If you guys want a reading with me, there are lots of fun readings. They are. Check out the description box below. I really appreciate you guys. Oh, today I'll have an extended for you as well. Yeah, and so, yeah, look for that. And thanks so much, you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. It does help me to keep bringing these. It really supports the channel so I can keep bringing these videos to you. Thank you so much.